can play online chess by using his thoughts. Elon Musk's neuroscience startup Neuralink is now aiming to restore vision in individuals who are blind. The startup has announced that it is now all set to implant its first vision chip in a human by the end of this year. The new vision chip is called Blind Sight. Neuralink's technology, which aims to restore vision by surgically placing a microelectrode in the brain's visual cortex. The visual cortex is the part of the brain that is responsible for receiving and interpreting visual input from the retina. The array has been designed specifically to stimulate neurons, which will then help the brain generate a visual image. Musk claims that the implant has the potential to give sight to individuals who are blind, even those with damage to the eyes and optic nerve. And that's as long as the visual cortex is functional. If successful, this technology could allow people who have been blind since birth to see.
And we're hoping later this year to do our first device implant for a human, enabling someone who is completely blind to see. It's going to be low res at first, like Atari graphics, so I want to set expectations appropriately.
Interestingly, blind sight might also allow users to perceive wavelengths beyond the visible range, like infrared, ultraviolet, or even radar. The blind sight implant was granted breakthrough device designation by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration in 2024.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachaha, Kodash. Double honors to the head apostle, Nettles, a great millstone, who rule well and teach well. Peace and blessings to you, sincere Akim, that are pushing this truth all over the four corners of the earth, week in and week out, in all truth and sincerity. I want to touch on this news report concerning Elon Musk's Neuralink Vision C-HIP. I'm going to get into this article. I'll leave the link in the description box to this video as well as this article that I'm going to go into. Okay. It says Neuralink's blind sight, quote, implant, which has received a breakthrough device designated from the FDA, aims to restore vision to the blind by stimulating the visual cortex, potentially even in individuals who have lost both eyes and their optic nerve, as long as the visual cortex is functional. It says blind sight is a brain implant developed by Neuralink, a company founded by Elon Musk that aims to restore vision in individuals who are blind. The blind sight device implants a microelectrode array into the visual cortex, the part of the brain responsible for processing visual information. So we see what's going on with these micro C-HIPs, these Neuralinks, these BCIs, and they're seeking to facilitate every single area of a person's life via the micro C-HIP and these BCIs, these Neuralinks. If you're slow, you can become faster. If you have a mental disorder, that can be corrected via the Neuralink. If you're blind, you can see. If you can't walk, well, we have a Neuralink that can facilitate that, via bionic arms, where you'll be able to move freely as you were, if not better, if you were to have your actual legs, right? This is Esau's persuasion that's going on the earth, and he's going to step it up a notch. We're going to see all different types of things that are compatible with these micro C-HIPs and these Neuralinks. We're going to see all different types of discovery, and he's going to push this and persuade the people under the umbrella of the benefit of humanity, health, science. Okay? It says the device bypasses the eyes and optic nerve, directly stimulating the visual cortex to generate visual images. Okay, and I think, I believe, the beginning stages of the rollout of the micro C hip is going to be down this avenue and this path, which you heard in this news report concerning, people with disabilities, people who need aid, all right? People who have disorders, people who are blind, who can't see, who have never seen. And this is this devil's false miracles. And the majority of the earth is going to look at this, micro C hip, these Neuralinks, these BCIs as, oh my goodness, this is what the world needs. We have to have it. How could we not use this type of technology? Okay? How could we not use this to help people in need, people with disorders, people less fortunate, people with, disabilities, right? It says the FDA has granted Blindsight a breakthrough device designated, which means the agency recognized the potential for the device to offer a more effective treatment or diagnosis of the light-threatening or irreversible debilitating disease or condition. All right, so there you heard it. And we're going to start seeing not only, what you see on the screen concerning this vision C-hip, which gives people who are blind or has a loss of most of their vision, their vision back. But we're going to see something to accelerate vision. If you already have 20/20 vision, well, hey, guess what? These Neuralinks, these BCIs, well, now you got vision where you can see a lot further than you used to, man. You can see at night. You can see in the dark. You can see through walls. They're going to incorporate these things with the military. Where, a soldier can do a lot more via technology. And the devil is in the business of merging technology with the human body. And he says these things out of his own mouth. And you still got Jake saying that the MOTB is not what we say it is. Well, soon you're going to find out. Let's read this last paragraph. It says the technology could potentially allow people who have been blind since birth to see as long as their visual cortex is functional. And we know Esau Edom has a God complex. He wants to be like the Most High. All right? He seeks to, copy Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. He wants to be able to do miracles. He wants to be able to give the blind sight. Did not Yahweh Shai give sight to the blind? Did not Yahweh Shai heal? This is what this devil seeks to do on the left-hand side, man. Okay? It says, let's get that precept real quick. Let's go to Isaiah 14th chapter. We're giving a warning to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, whether you're here or forbear, all right? We're doing our job. We're doing what we're commanded to do. We're giving the warning out, whether you like it or not, whether you scoff, you mock, you scorn, all right? We're giving it to you in this wisdom, knowledge, and truth of the Spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai in its purest form. We're not sugarcoating nothing. It says, it's Isaiah 14 and 13, Salakia. It says, for thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of Yahweh. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. So this devil seeks to be like the Most High Yahweh. It says, I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High, yet shall be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. So he's not going to succeed in his efforts of trying to be like the Most High. And that all circles around his New World Order agenda, his New World Order plan and goals, right? It says, they that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider, saying thee, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms? Yeah, that did, drop these bombs on the earth, that had the greatest technology, that was able to make someone who didn't have sight able to see, right? You know, someone who wasn't able to walk now can walk via these micro C hips and Neuralinks. Okay, these devils' false miracles. It says, "They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, Is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness, and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners?" It says, "All the kings of the nations, even all them lie in glory, everyone in his own house. But thou art cast out of the grave like an abominable branch, and as a raiment of those that are slain, thrust through with a sword, that go down to the stones of the pit as a carcass trodden under feet. Thou shalt not be joined with them in burial, because thou hast destroyed thy land and slain thy people. The seed of evildoers shall never be renowned." It says, "Prepare a slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities." And that's what's coming to Esau Edom. He thinks that he's going to prevail via his technology and what he's been receiving, you know, through the spiritual demon Satan, you know, through this demonic energy, through his witchcraft. But it's not going to prevail, like it says in Isaiah, the 47th chapter. Let's get that real quick, and we'll jump to Revelation 13, and then we'll wrap it up. This is Isaiah 47, and let's go down to verse 11. Let's start in verse 10. It says, "For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness." See, Esau trusts in his witchcraft. He trusts in his technology. You know, this is a very carnal man. Esau's not spiritual. It says, "Thou hast said, none seeth me." He thinks that things that he's doing behind closed doors is ultimately it not being seen or overlooked by Yahweh, by Shem Yahushua, right? Little does he know he's being controlled on the left-hand side by the Most High Yahweh. These wicked elites take their orders from the spiritual demon Satan. They take their orders from that lying tongue. It says, "Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee. And thou hast said in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me." And Esau has put his trust in his witchcraft, his technology, and he thinks that he can prevail. Ultimately, he thinks that he can battle one-on-one and defeat the Lord. It says, verse 11, "Therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee, thou shalt not be able to put it off. And desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. Stand now with thine enchantments, and with the multitudes of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be, thou shalt be able to profit. If so be, thou mayest prevail." And we know this devil is not going to be able to prevail. His witchcraft, his technology, all the things that he's been given on the left-hand side is going to fail him. Okay? It says, "Thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counselors. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly procrastinators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee." Right? You can't upset the prophecies, Esau, no matter what you do. Moreover, the Lord is controlling you. And these things that you're making, you know, the micro C hips, you know, concerning being put in the body and the arm, these BCIs, these Neuralinks, which is just a different form of the micro C hips. Yahweh Shem Yahushua has given you that technology and has allowed you and made you create these things, because ultimately this is Yahweh Shem Yahushua's micro C hip. All right? And he has a certain amount of Israelites that are going to take it, and he has a certain amount of Israelites that are not going to take it. And if you take the micro C hip, the BCI, the Neuralink, however they package it, you will be destroyed according to Revelation, the 14th chapter. All right? Let's go to Revelation 13 and we'll wrap it up. So Revelation 13, we bring this out all the time. And we're going to keep pushing the MOTB. All right? We're going to keep pushing that. All right? We're going to keep pushing the prophecies. You know, Jake found out he is an Israelite. He's got a problem with the prophecies. He's got a problem with us being repetitive. He's got a problem with us. We keep telling you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that the micro C hip is the MOTB. All right? And there's no repenting from that. This is Revelation 13 and let's start. Matter of fact, I'm just going to go straight to the point. It's Revelation 13 and 16. It says, "And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma in their right hand or in their foreheads." Okay? The right hand concerning what? Take it in, in your arm. You know how you see them, you know, these news articles concerning people being able to pay for things via, these C-hips installed into their hand. They can wave it, they can be scanned. And this is about to be rolled out on a very high level. Okay? I'm not sure how Esau's going to spin it. We could see a false flag attack. We could see something happen. We could see another pandemic. But the matter of fact is that it is going to happen. It says, and that no man might buy or sell, or Salaki. Let me go back. It says to receive a charagma in their right hand or in their foreheads, and in their foreheads is concerning what this Neuralink is, man. Okay, this Vision C-hip, these BCIs. That you're able to do all these things that were uncapable before, via the Neuralink. Okay, and this is what they're pushing heavy. It says, verse 17, it says that no man might buy or sell save he that he had the charagma. Okay, so this is going to be a standard, not just in Babylon the Great, but all over the earth. If you want to, have a job, if you want to go buy something, if you want to so-called, quote-unquote, provide for your family, you want to have a license, you want to be able to be a member of society, this is going to be the standard that is going to have to be met. Okay? And then furthermore, after that high-level persuasion is pushed, Esau is going to make it on a mandatory status. When you don't have it, guess what? They're going to seek to hunt you down, put you in handcuffs, and throw you in a concentration camp, throw you in a prison, throw you in a jail. Very well might torture you. Okay? And eventually, guess what? If you're still not willing to take it, Esau's going to chop your head off, man. And we have to be willing. Okay, we got to pray to Yahweh Shem Yahushua to put the Spirit on us to go through anything and everything that He lays before us, that He lays on our plate, even if it is death. The Scripture says, "He that endureth unto the end, the same shall be saved." Okay? It says, "And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the charagma or the name of the beast or the number of his name." Lord willing, that was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem, or Chaha Kodash. Double honors to the head apostles, and elders, a great millstone who rule well and teach well. Peace and blessings to you, sincere Akim, that are pushing this truth all over the four corners of the earth, week in and week out, in all truth and sincerity, and shalom to the elect.